Man, maybe I have time for another game.
Wait, so Rob, you're moving?
Uh, it's what's the Are we live now?
All right.
We're probably live now.
Probably live now.
We are live now.
All right.
All
I
right.
should probably. I'll quit my game.
All right. Welcome everybody to episode 10 of HYTE Town Hall. This week's topic is going to be revolving around the launch of the Y60. Joining me today is Brad Silken. He's actually product lead for HYTE and iBuyPower. Also, Rob Teller. He is the product architect. He has deep involvement in creating the Y60, the Revolt 3, and many other products. I think Rob can share how many actual products he's developed for HYTE and iBuyPower. We also have King, our community manager. He's going to be providing some updates for events coming up, some teasers coming up on launch week or on March 15th. Sorry, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So regarding the launch of Y60 next week, I do have a couple questions for you, Brad. Do we have any updates to I guess from the container port in Long Beach? Like, when can we expect the white Y60s to be shipped out?
Always the white. Whenever asked about the red and black or the
Yeah.
black, it's people just want the white.
People just want the white.
We'll have more details. Yeah, so just like in the interest of transparency, right? There are a lot of delays at the ports. We were expecting to get the shipment, the container with the black and the red versions, like at the beginning of this month, and they just got into our warehouse like today. So, for the folks who ordered those are good to go. We'll have that first wave ready to ship out next week, right? When it should be on the 15th. The container with the white cases is scheduled to land in Long Beach, so like get off the boat on the 14th, so the day before the launch. But then the way it works is you have to book a like a truck appointment to pick up those containers, and those appointments can take up to a week or a little longer. We don't really have good visibility on that. We know that it's going to be sometime at least a week out. But yeah, we're still expecting to be able to ship those out before the end of March. It's just they're definitely going to miss the embargo day because they're not even going to get like on land until the day before that. And we still have to get them from the port into our warehouse, check out, make sure that everything's good, and then get those shipped out from here. Luckily, the port is just on the other side of town, so we don't have to like wait for them to cross the country. But it still takes a few days to get all that set up and taken care of.
Cool. So we likely won't have those the week of launch, but since embargo is being lifted on the 15th, we will see build reviews with Y60, the white Y60 in particular, right? That's not stopping
Yeah,
us.
there were all the colors, were sampled to a few media and influencers. You may have seen some people teasing it already on their social media. We did allow them to tease images of the case. They just, weren't allowed to publish their reviews until the 15th. But yeah, there'll be all three colors out in the wild, at least in terms of media coverage.
Okay. And then I think for the pre-orders, we actually said that we'd be giving them some special gifts for pre-ordering with us. Are we gonna leave that up as a surprise, or can we talk about what that special gift is?
I don't know. Do we wanna say what it is, or just let folks see what
Let them
it's?
squirm.
Let them
Okay.
square.
Yeah, we'll I guess we'll keep that a secret. Just if you're one of those people, you'll know what it is. And
And if you don't know what it is, you haven't made your purchase. So it's the only way to find out. There's going to be an embargo. People are going to sign an NDA. They're not going to be allowed to talk about it on Reddit. It's a really big deal. I'm just kidding. It's not that big a deal.
So do we get it if we got in the second round of white? I believe for all pre-orders up until March 15th, it'll include this special gift, right?
yeah, that's the plan. If you got your order in, basically like it's a thank you for having faith in the product and wanting it before it's available.
Cool. We actually have a question that isn't about the Y60 from Twitch chat. Osmosis is asking, When will the headsets release, the HD10s? Do we have any updates on that?
Yeah, right now, so we're putting the finishing touches on sort of the last round of the like validation samples. We're doing some firmware tuning and things and giving the final approvals there, and then the schedule, because they're gonna suffer from sort of the same schedule delays as the cases would have, unless stuff at the ports gets like really good in the next 2 months. So
I think something we are doing though, which we haven't talked yet about, but people who have pre-ordered Y60s are getting in on something special for the HD10. Is that the idea? No comment?
is that
Is that a question for Brad or?
I could say something a little bit about that, right?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. So if you did, I mean, is that what we want to reveal here as part of like an alpha?
I'm not gonna wait for the New York Times to break this story.
Okay. So yeah, if you did pre-order a white Y60, look forward to an HD10. We're gonna try to get that as early as possible to you guys as well, because we want you guys to have a cool matching headset. So HD10 is coming out.
Maybe we should do it for all the Y60 pre-orders.
Okay.
Not just the white, because some people the white closed out on them and they made up their mind about that black and red and they didn't cancel that order because they felt they made up their mind. They should be able to get in on the HD10 too.
Yeah, certainly.
There you go.
I had a lot of people.
Crazy alpha if you've been listening to this stream, or if you even ordered a Y60 in general. And if you were here for that and no one else was here to help listen for that, then feel free to tell them. I think that's a bonus.
Yeah.
So I think the idea is if you pre-order a Y60 of any color before March 15th, you're getting early access and maybe a special deal on the HD10. That sounds right?
Yep.
Cool. I guess, yeah, there were a lot of people who were interested in the white. I think it's clearly the most popular. I had a lot of people asking through our customer support line, like, hey, would it be possible to, cancel my black order and get a white one instead? But because the white would come at a later date, they wanted that Y60 now and decided to stay with the black instead of going with the white. So
I think that's an interesting observation about like the desire and the Y60. It's like, does the color trump the design? No, because they just want it now.
yeah, I don't think. I mean, I'm a fan of all three colors. But if I were to build in the Y60, I would still probably go for the white.
The thing is with the white, if you're RGBing, you gotta buy the white because white works like a projector screen. And so when you use RGB with the case and it's the white version, the lighting completely changes the color of the case. Like I'm sitting in a blue room right now and I'm looking at a blue Y60, even though it's painted white. And so if you're RGBing, you got to do the white. But if you're not RGBing, I would go black and red.
I think I don't have too much RGB in my build, so I think if I were to supplant a black Y60 in my home right now, it would look great because it's very subtle. It looks great.
Don, what do you have now? What case do you have now?
It's just a actually it is. It's a random case that I got from PC Part Picker. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what brand it is.
You don't even know the brand.
I don't know what brand it is.
It wasn't you built it. It wasn't a pre-built. You don't know what case.
No.
You did your own DIY system in.
Yes.
Brad, what's your work case and what's your home case?
I actually have no idea what my work case is.
Oh my gosh, super.
But he didn't build it. That's an iBuyPower computer.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's some Enermax case from ages ago that we just kept putting new parts in. But at home I have a Thermaltake P3. So the wall mount style case.
I'm putting.
What do you got, King?
Cooler Master SL600M.
What the hell
Liquid
is that?
coolered out. It's the chimney design case. It only flows from bottom to top.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So yeah, totally big enough. Lots of room to work in. And I think the one at work is like a really old slate. So yes, I do know what I have at work.
I guess I'm the
That's-
only one that doesn't know. But
No, Brad didn't know.
well,
Brad
well,
didn't
he
know.
didn't build it.
You're in good company, John. Don't worry. The purpose of life is not to know what case your computer from work is in. That's not.
Yeah. It's fair. It's
Yeah, it's very possible that my case that I have here at work never actually made it to market. So that's why maybe I don't know what it is. It might
They're
have been
just
a.
rolling in prototype cases.
Well,
It's-
I mean, you've been in
Yeah,
the lab,
yep,
right?
yep.
Like they're everywhere.
Listen, the only way to truly live in the future is to surround yourself with prototypes. If you're using mass produced goods, you're living 3 years in the past already. Brad is in the future right now.
I mean, the only thing that matters is I will have a Y60 as
Oh,
my case
okay.
in the future,
Okay,
right?
okay.
John knows how to walk the company line hard. I really appreciate that. It always comes back around.
Wait, so John, are you submitting your thing for the build?
For the build?
Like the internal one?
I mean, I'm down. I'm probably one of the least experienced PC builders here, so
Wait, but
we know some people for that.
isn't the idea though anyone in the company who wants to revive their computer can just get a Y60 for free?
No, they'd have to. They. Well, okay. I think there's two parts. I think one, of course, if you want to upgrade at all, but I think the second part is we would live stream your upgrade because it would be yours, and there's some like check boxes.
John is like this is the live stream. Like if
I'm ready.
Brad, how do we get John a Y60 right now for
You guys are ready for an all day live stream, like an 8-hour build.
I don't.
Figures out how to build.
It's gonna be like 5 hours in. We finally got Windows installed.
Okay, I don't think I'm that of much of a novice. I might not know my case at home, but I think I know how to build a PC.
But John, have you built one on live stream?
I have not.
With 17 people watching?
17? Okay.
It doesn't matter how many people are watching. It's way more difficult when you got to think about like where the camera's pointing and like you can't like sit down and things like that. Because most of the people here like they can build a computer start to finish in about 30 minutes, but it takes a good hour and a half on live stream. So
Brad,
do you think
you have this kind of like actor protocol in your brain now as far as like on camera building? Like you probably have more hours than most people in the entire world.
Not on camera though. Yeah, I still haven't gotten that quite 100% figured out. A lot of it is literally just you can only build from one side of the case because you're kind of sitting on like behind the desk.
The Y60 you kind of get a little flex with.
Well, I was thinking if I ever when I have to transplant my system, it's all hard tubed, so doing that live would probably literally take more than a day of trying to plan that loop like on camera.
John, you got to get this on the calendar, and Brad will get you a lot of coffee and some.
I've actually never done
Portos.
I've actually never done a liquid cooled system before, so.
So okay. We need to get that on.
Like
we need to get
just any liquid cooled system. I go for air cooled system.
Wait. You've never done like an AIO?
No, I've never done an AIO.
Yeah. What? So you're running on right now?
Yes. At home, I'm running.
Giant iBuyPower logo behind his bed.
Don't
look at. There's no shame, John, because that's content that we really need for our channel. So we really appreciate you bringing that novice perspective to because we're not gonna sell products to just people who know how to do things. It's a first time at least once in your life, and you got to figure out how to do it right. And I think like Brad, what did you first do a liquid cooled case in? Like I'm sure it had no ability to even hold a radiator, right?
Yeah, my very first liquid cooled PC was when I was in college, and that was the one where I hung the radiator out the window because I didn't have air conditioning. And so I didn't want it heating my room up. And that was like one of the ones where it wasn't a actual, it was like a car heater core with like vinyl tubes with hose clamps kind of thing.
All
And
right.
Yes,
That
dude,
sounds
I
interesting.
remember that.
So
remember those days.
when John thinks about building a liquid cooled computer, he imagines it's as difficult as what Brad just said. And John, it's come a long way, and it's time to jump into the water.
Can I use liquid nitrogen? Is that a possibility?
No, that's like
That's
you're
wrong
taking
kind
it
of
up to
liquid,
like
yeah.
over 10,000, dude. That's like
No, but it's really good thinking because John's like, if I could just go from A to C, we don't have to mess around with B.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like it. But I think these are all really interesting. Like, who, Brad, who in the entire office, including like production, do you think would be the most entertaining person to watch on stream build a camera? Build a
Entertaining as
computer.
in skilled and also just fun to watch.
Like the replayability of this content is going to be off the charts.
Oh man, I feel like it would be better if you get someone who has no idea what they're doing.
Like
But
Susan.
oh my
Oh,
gosh, we get someone from accounting to go do it. I think
I mean, we can
because
start
I mean,
doing.
normally we just send Eric to do it, but that's just because he knows what he's doing. So
That's
uh,
no fun anymore.
yeah,
You gotta send Eric to build more fish tanks.
yeah. I'll have to give it some thought of who would be the top person to do it.
I mean,
What do you think, King?
uh
I'd like to see Darren. I think Darren building a computer would be really
but
entertaining.
he did
He
well, he did
did.
a YouTube one.
Was
He did a
that
YouTube one.
was that live or was that like?
Well, he went off script. He was like, I don't want to read this and just did it.
I want to see it. I want to see Darren go off script live on camera.
I think he could do it, and I think it would be great.
I think we're stumbling onto some really great entertainment.
yeah. I mean, embargo lifts on the 15th. Maybe we can have our own build review, and I guess leading back to the Y60 embargo, when that lifts, I guess everyone here, who are you most interested in? Like, whose review are you most interested in seeing? Right, like, I think Rob. Maybe my guess would be Gamers Nexus for you.
John, this is feeling a lot like the love connection, and you're asking me like, who is my dreamiest reviewer to review my product?
I mean,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I just like how excited are you to like
But
hear from?
McDreamy of product reviews.
yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta say I can't just give one. There are two people that are distinctly I'm very excited to have review the product. And it's both because I worked so closely with them when I was at NZXT. Um, the first is Tom Logan at Overclock 3D. When I left the industry, Tom put out an article talking about like this is the post Teller era of NZXT, and I didn't know anyone was paying attention that closely, and it was really exciting to read that. And I know Tom has a Y60 right now, and he's really digging into it, and I hope he really likes it. And then the second is Steve Burke, who I've been working with Steve since tens of thousands of followers on YouTube. Like, we go a long way back, and I know he has a very strict and rigid approach to what it is that makes like according to their testing algorithm, a really great case. And I'm really interested to see how we go through the ringer there. I know that they primarily focus on testing with an air cooler, and we sort of designed this to be around the liquid cooler. So I'm really curious how that gets taken into account. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, Brad. I guess. Who would you also be interested in seeing review the Y60?
I would say probably number one would be Hardware Connects.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. Damn it! Now I have to think about another one.
Yeah, but definitely Gamers Nexus as well, because it's just uh the like quality of video that Dimitri like produces is insane. Or like even Eber or like the other guys. But yeah, just because they're so pretty, and since it is such a pretty case, like I just want to see what they do with it, like what their build looks like um in that video. And then like Rob mentioned, with Steve Burke's sort of like rigorous testing, to see like how well we stack up against like cases designed purely for performance. Like I'm interested to see, because we have an idea, right? We've done a lot of testing on our own, but like we don't have the exact parts he has. So yeah, I want to see what comes out of that.
Cool. I mean, King, I guess Brad kind of stole your answer there, but
Yeah, but I have a good one that Brad also should have said. So, like for me, I really want to see what Robitech does do with a Y60 when it isn't a fish tank, right? Because he was expecting that, and then clearly you guys memed it on his own show. So I really want to see what happens when he builds it out. And then the second is going to be a toss up, I think, between the two people that I've just recently been turned on to, and I think one of them is Braythorn because he's starting up, but I really enjoyed his review of uh, like previous iBuyPower system. It was really really good for him to see. I see him making waves. Like I think he's going to catch on with his quality reviews. And then the third, but kind of really just second as well, is DePoets, only because he literally takes our product and does so much with it post review. He took our like Revolt
to
3
Disneyland.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, he was in like 15 different planes, like throwing it in the overhead compartment. I'm like, dude, that's stuff that you can't possibly get out of other reviewers. Like they won't just literally take it. So I super appreciated that.
Cool.
Look forward to that.
Yeah, I agree. I saw his some videos of him just walking around with the Revolt 3 in the airport,
Yeah.
and like at Disneyland, or in his car. So seeing stuff like that is really fun. But I don't know if this is really a build review, but would you consider case mods build reviews in themselves? Right, because they actually
Not according to our PR.
not according to your I mean, there's gonna be a lot of case mods. I think I can't remember the name of the user, but someone's gonna be making a Attack on Titan wrap or a case mod for the Y60. I can't remember if it was actual mod or a wrap, but I'm looking forward to that. To seeing that. Are there any?
Who's doing that?
I mean, I'll get the name for you. It's actually in Discord somewhere. Let me see.
Yeah, no, let me know. That's dope.
Let's see.
We'd love to know some of the anime buffs.
Yeah, I think it
the HYTE community. We have a nickname for the Y60.
Waifu 60. Waifu 60.
60.
Yeah.
Waifu 60.
So it seems to be Jake KJ on Instagram.
KJ on Instagram wants to wrap it in AOT.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Are there any other case mods that you guys like have heard of being developed?
I mean, I'd really like to see something happen with Genshin Impact.
Genshin.
I would really like a Genshin Impact mod system to come together. I think we're really finding a community right now of these kawaii desktop setups that really are synergistic with the Genshin Impact community, who are really enjoying like the RGB effects and how that feels like the magic of the game, like sprawled out onto your desk. I'd like to see a lot more of that.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the Genshin Impact community is gonna love our case.
And they're a community, like, yeah, they really know their stuff too. Like everything is so selective.
I think we sent out one to Kimmy. What's her handle on Kimmy Fairy? Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked great. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll throw that link down in Discord and chat, so you guys can check that
John,
out.
Can you show one of the videos? Are you able to throw that up?
Which video? Is it on Teams? I can probably.
It's on Instagram.
It's on Instagram.
Shugi has it on Teams too.
I think we put it on Teams. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that.
So I've been following Kimmy Fairy for like the last year, and I've been really like, I knew she had the 011, and I was like, we need to get her a Y60. So to see her like, to see it come together and see how much attention she gave her setup and really took advantage of the ways in which the Y60 was able to do things differently than her traditional 011. That's like the dream as a product developer, to feel like someone's really paying attention to all the different ways that we took a risk to do things differently. She does an incredible job with her content. I'm super pleased to be a part of her incredible setup.
See if I can throw this up. All right, let's go to their Instagram page. Can you guys see that on stream?
That clip has like volume in it, so I don't want you blasting.
Oh yeah,
videos.
John, can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah, sure. All right, what are we looking at here?
Go to the second row.
Second row. This one.
And is it? Yeah, I think it's that one.
All right. Well, it's muted right now. I'm afraid I'll blast
Yeah,
everyone's
click
ears.
it.
Okay.
I'm muted. No wonder. So she's just, there's like a lot going on here, right?
There's so much going on.
There's a lot.
From the very first dunk onto her squishy that matches our colors, to showing you the system empty, to immediately throwing a build in it that is like tuned with the LCD screen on her Kraken. She's the 2 monitors stacked vertically, the RGB behind the desk. She's got the nano leaves behind the desk, all the keybs in the background, all this subtle
I
white
even missed
and pink.
that. I missed that detail. She has like a rack of keyboards.
Just
back
so
there.
it's massive, and it's this idea of refinement that she's put into her setup that is just like so desirable.
Just take a look at this. This is amazing. This.
Yeah.
Definitely would be interested in a Genshin Impact wrap for the Y60.
Absolutely.
For sure. But let's see.
Like, if you're actually thinking of doing, what was his name? It was Jay.
KJ on Instagram.
Yeah, if you're doing that, like, dude, we'll help you print the wrap if you want. Just we'll ship it out or something if you want it. But just give us the design, and just hit me up. We work with a local wrap company anyway, so if that's all you needed or something, just let us know. You should have all the specs. I think we shared enough of them. But if you're missing something, let me know.
I think, like, if anyone has an idea that they think is so worth us to pay to print the wrap and send it to you to wrap a Y60, like, flood our inboxes, please. Like, I don't run our social, so I'm not going to read these, but I'm pretty sure our social media manager would really appreciate getting a huge inbox full of ideas.
Yeah, just ping any one of the HYTE overlords on Discord too.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Okay.
Don't go and invade their Discord boxes. Keep this to like a Twitter, Instagram, Facebook thing. But if you think that you've got like a really awesome idea to wrap a Y60, like, message us, and we'll see what we can do to like help make that happen. Yeah. We're a really small team, and the best thing we can do is help support really great ideas. If you feel like you have a really awesome idea, let us know, and we'll help to make sure that it happens.
Yeah. So to go on to the next subject, we actually have a full, I guess, new trailer for the Y60 that we'll be releasing on launch day. But since you guys are here, tuned into this town hall, you guys can have a sneak peek.
Giving it all away, John.
We'll just have a sneak peek. Check this out.
That's all they get. Sneak peeks.
Sneak peek.
It's like scale up. Look at that.
I haven't even actually seen this one.
Oh my gosh. This is no sneak. This is 2 spaghetti dinners right here.
They'll see the full video next week on Tuesday. Don't worry. But there's more. But yeah, hope you guys are excited about that. It's gonna be a great week. There's gonna be a lot of content. being released. I don't know the date. Probably the day of, right? All these people were ready to just put their reviews on YouTube. There's gonna be a lot of content. We're super
It's
excited.
kind of crazy to imagine there can be more content because the product's not even out yet.
Yeah.
And we're getting so much coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's this weird byproduct of the like shipping delays where like typically it only takes about a month for something to come like, from overseas. And so, you ship the review samples first and those reviewers get like 3 weeks to figure out their whole review, but this time they got like 6 or 7 weeks. So that helps them a lot. But it hurts that it takes that much longer to get product in people's hands.
I really like the trend though of being able to talk about it earlier because the way these things tend to go is you spend 6 months to a year of your life working on it and then you can't talk about it for at least like that whole time. And by the time you can talk about it, you're already like neck deep in a completely new project, one that might be infinitely better than the one that's just coming out. Not that I'm saying that we have cases on the horizon that are infinitely better, but like it's kind of a waste of emotion to really be working on all this stuff and then let it all sort of get quiet and die and not talk about it. Where we've been talking about it for a while, and I think that helps for us to introduce ideas that are just like crazier to get them to feel a little less crazy by the time it hits the market. And so that we can do some like customer education before it comes time that we have to actually like move volume. And I think that's really worked for us in the Y60 messaging, right? Like we had a lot of things that we wanted the customer to really understand about this product and how it was different. And by being able to work with the community first, then line up reviews alongside the actual ship out date, like I really like that sort of hybrid approach to doing this at least regularly. Like Brad, do you feel it's been more stressful to be able to talk about it, or
No, I kind of I agree. I like it this way because there's in that gap of time, like usually you show something at CES and then there's this like 2 month or 3 month like, okay, now we gotta be quiet about it and it'll eventually come out and that's when the embargo is gonna be and blah blah blah. That even as like a PM for a project, like you have an idea of like what people are gonna say about it and like what's good and what might not be so good. Um, and you just have to like sit in like a pool of anxiety because everybody's opinion is going to suddenly like show up at the same time versus like now like we get to kind of see like, oh yeah, people are excited and it's so much better than just sitting there like, oh my god, I wonder like, are people going to like this, like
it,
this
the
is.
quality of life for a PM is so much more enjoyable when you have any amount of feedback like that. Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of it too. Like the product isn't even released yet, and we're hearing so much positivity from every outlet, right? Like yeah,
And
Instagram, TikTok, everywhere.
and traditionally, like that type of confidence and positivity, that's kind of like my core competency in the formula here. Um, and like this is a new thing for me. Usually, I thrive by being able to be the guy who could predict how this is gonna go at launch. And now it's like I went from being like a pistol to a semi-automatic rifle on this type of cadence. And I think the year ahead of HYTE is going to become like it's going to be looked at as one of the most productive years of any gaming company that's been created so far. The stuff we got coming out is just like it's coming fast, and that's a really fun feeling to work fast.
Yeah, I mean, we still have the Keep coming out. We have the HG10, and more products that people aren't aware of yet. So
We've given them away already.
yeah,
We haven't even announced them, and we've already committed to giving them away to people. I think that's pretty cool.
I think that Solsky is actually one of the very first people
He's getting a key.
yeah,
He was
getting a
the
Keep.
one. He
was
was
the
one.
he
He's the original.
He's the
dude.
original, right?
Yeah.
Do we give Solsky a Y60 to hold him over? Because like he keeps kind of dragging right now. Is Solsky in a chat somewhere? I know
Yeah, he's in the voice chat.
He
right
says
now.
interesting offer.
Can
Yeah.
Solsky unmute?
I mean, yeah.
Sure.
There,
Here
oh,
it is,
hello.
here it is.
Hey, Solsky, how's it going?
Solsky.
You may remember me. I said you could win a a key, and then you won a key.
I remember everything. Don't worry.
We expected the Keeb to ship a fair bit sooner than it seems to be going ahead at. Can we tide you over with a Y60?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Is black okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'll reach out to you in a bit, Solsky, for your information. Then we can get that going for you.
Solsky,
Thanks.
can I ask you a couple questions real quick? Like, you've been around, kind of watching us do our thing since at least everything that's been announced has been announced. What's it been like hanging out with HYTE?
Well, I've been here since the very beginning, I believe, since the revolt dropped.
All right.
I was one of the first people to post on Reddit. Was one of the first people to post in the memes channel for like 3 hours straight. Now that the memes channel is back, you can search up and you'll see that I posted there for a decent while. So I've been here for a bit. Interesting seeing how it progresses through and the development and products and such.
And we met you kind of at the intersection, like was it like a small form factor subreddit that turned you onto the revolt?
It was Bit with Kyle.
Oh,
His video on the revolt.
Okay, the one he took to Vegas. Or was it the one before?
no, that would have been, it would have been before.
Yeah, it was his build into the new one, right? The new.
It was his build, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Solsky took part in the launch stream too. Like when you guys were playing that golf game.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I wasn't there. I wasn't part of the team yet,
The
but
golf game or marbles? You mean?
it was marble game, I think.
Definitely marbles.
Yeah. But I watched some videos of that, and it's fun seeing your name there. I was like, oh, I know that guy. But for those of you who are watching, we are actually in our Discord, and if
it's on Discord,
yeah, if you want to join into the town hall, it's called town hall for a reason. You can join us, chat with us, ask questions live, and we'll be here to chat. You know.
So Solsky, is there any questions that you have for the HYTE team?
I don't think so. I've kind of used up all my good questions for the weeks when all the town hall is happening. This is episode 10, so yeah, that's most of my questions already answered, I guess.
That just means we need to come out with more products. If you don't have enough, if you're running out of questions, we're running out of new products. We need more new products.
Wait. Can we keep you here to go through the HYTEup setup? And I want to hear what you. Can I get you to judge?
Like that.
That's coming up next.
Yeah, because if you don't have any more questions for us, like I want you to start questioning setups.
Yeah. Sigmatic.
I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people actually ready for the HYTEup setup, but there is one thing left that we have to talk about, and it's another teaser that's coming up for launch day. Launch day, right? It's our launch day stream. So next week on the March 15th at 2 p.m. we will be having a special guest joining us. They're going to be joining us, or we'll be remoting them in, but I don't know if you guys tuned into the BTM stream. I think that was about 3 weeks ago now. But we'll be up in the studio. They'll be remoting in, and they'll be talking about, I guess, the very first official case mod for the Y60. And I think King can speak about that, but let's not let's not leak too much about it.
So I think it's not any news that we're working with Liquid House to go and see about a mod for a Y60. Like he's been keeping it real close to chest, so the only photos that I have are super zoomed in photos, and I'm like, okay, that still doesn't it doesn't give me anything about what this looks like. So, and I'm glad because he really, really wants to keep that for the reveal stream. So yeah, just hit up Liquid House. If you can get a sneak peek on what he's making before I do, like please share because he's like really tight-lipped about it.
Yes.
You know, I also saw Malik Customs made a post today too of their liquid cooling setup.
Did they leak more about how that looks than Liquid House does?
I mean, I don't know, but it looks really good.
Okay.
Okay. So
I mean, it's all out there at this point. Like,
we'll see a lot of this content popping up like
Oh, yeah.
shortly after or even on launch day, right? But yeah, again, tune in next week we'll be having back-to-back streams because Town Hall is going to be moving from Fridays at 5 p.m. to Wednesdays at 4:30. I'll be writing this up on Discord, updating everyone on our socials. So just look forward to.
We won't be here Friday.
But
Please
yeah.
show up for us
Yeah,
Wednesday.
we will not be here Friday anymore. This is going to be moving to Wednesdays at 4:30, and
We're gonna give away stuff if you show up, so please show up.
Yeah. So just be ready for the back-to-back stream. It's going to be a recap of what happened on launch day and probably some giveaways. So look forward to that. With that being said, we do have some submissions from Discord for the HYTE setup. We covered everything from Instagram and Twitter previously, so I want to give our Discord members, their 60 seconds of fame. So
Can
let's
I just say that the setups on Discord are super sweaty.
Oh, dude,
What?
These are sweaty
They're
setups
all
compared
gorgeous.
to the ones on Twitter and IG.
Well, Twitter and IG are really mobile platforms, and
Yeah.
we're I mean, sweaty. Come on, King. We could have done better. We could have said they're like very nitro or something. They would have.
They go hard. They go hard. They go hard.
hard.
So we have a question in Twitch chat from Ash HD. If I pre-order the Y60 right now, can I still get the HG10?
Well, it isn't the 15th.
Yeah, it isn't 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to be clear. It's not a free HD10, but it is a early access to a discounted priced HD10.
Right.
Which you will get as long as you pre-order before March 15th.
Cool. All right. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and start with the first submission from Discord. So the first review that we'll be going over is from Odd User. So Odd User participated in our meme contest. He was one of our finalists. I don't know if you guys remember the Anakin Skywalker meme, but that personally was my favorite. So he's been a member of the Discord for a while now, and he's actually posted multiple times showing off his own setup. But this is the first time I've actually seen this kind of lighting, and just look at this. This is great.
Just like all UV? Is this what's going on here? Because this is like.
I don't know. No, it's not UV. It's just blue lights in the computer, and then he's got a blue controller. It looks like it's like a blue gel on his mouse pad, and it looks like, as far as lighting goes, he's like taking it during golden hour. But the thing that's got me is like it's so fucking clean.
It is very clean.
This is I couldn't be productive. I've got shit sprawled out all in front of me like that.
He actually has some documentation of his cable management in Discord. If you guys can.
He's got an addendum.
Yeah. He's actually here. He's actually here in chat. I haven't forgotten the GIF version. Actually, let's throw that up on stream right now.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Oh my God, John! When did we get into like such an augmented level of HYTEupSetup? Isn't this the second week?
Holy crap!
This is the third round.
Oh my gosh!
Sweatier.
Like.
All right, so vertical GPU, Brad. That's 011, right? Just a 011 dynamic.
It might be a mini.
Yeah. Looking a little stubby. He's got those the Lian Li cables with the Lian Li fans with the Kraken Z. He didn't his Kraken is like, I guess it's so the video card sits up so high you can't even see it.
Oh, the monitors have some backlit cable strips from Corsair.
I see.
That's
but Brad,
where the lighting's coming from.
On a Y60, we wouldn't have that issue with the GPU in front of the Kraken, right?
Yeah, it's just because the 011 mini is a shorter case, so the graphics card is lifted up above those like bottom intake fans, so it's like higher up, and it's gonna cover the cooler a little bit. But I was gonna say this. I feel like this guy also like it's like he knew what the stream overlay was gonna look like, and he like made sure to mirror it.
It's
I can't get
actually
over the
actually HYTE colors, right?
I mean,
clever.
I think they're Ukraine colors. I don't think he did this because of height, John.
I mean, one can dream, right?
I I really like the flow of he's got the water for the wallpaper, and then he's got the tree and the like sky as the painting up top. And it kind of looks like his wall is even blue, but it could just be I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a dark blue paint on the wall too.
Yeah.
It's a good setup.
Definitely
Yeah.
blue.
It's a good setup.
Very
Like
good.
if you showed me this setup and you asked me what year is it, I would probably say 2022, 2021. It's very contemporary.
I like how minimalistic it is. It's very clean. This is probably if this were my own setup, I'd be super content with this. I
You just need a keyboard upgrade, bro.
yeah. Wait,
No,
what?
he needs a liquid cooler upgrade. Come on, he needs way more than just a keyboard in his life.
I would maybe lose the mouse pad though. I definitely need more room than that.
Is that the Logitech keyboard? The like low profile switch one?
You have one in the office.
Well, I ripped one apart.
I'm eyeing the G9, G9 or G915 or G915. Yeah, or something smaller. I don't know. I can't. I'm just gonna wait for the keep honestly before I get a new one. I have a Corsair or a K95 at home right now, and I've been using that for years. But once the keep comes out, that's what I'm switching to.
I've got a Mountain Everest, and I'm so ready to get rid of it for a keep.
Yeah.
But this guy, I think this is pretty good. But I'm a little curious about his chair. Looks like he's got a red chair.
G630.
Had it since my first build. Hey, what build is this for you? Is this your second build, your third build?
I'm getting text messages from people who are watching the live stream.
Second
Garbage
build.
old chair. Please don't.
Please don't talk about it.
The big question is like why does he have a gaming mat and a mouse pad? That's
Maybe
not.
that was like the performance DPI one or something.
Uh,
Wait,
maybe-
we didn't even give it scores.
Oh,
Well, we're just
Oh my
talking
God.
right
Yeah,
now. Okay,
John, you gotta throw it back.
we'll
You
go
gotta
back.
throw
We'll
it
go
back.
back. Okay.
John.
Okay. All right. So we will be giving these scores. Again, if you are participating in the HYTEup setup,
Solsky's got to go first.
Yeah, Solsky, it's on you.
yeah, hold on. We won't be selecting the winner based off of our preference. This is all random.
It's all Solsky's preference.
But we will follow whoever is the winner in the ratings today.
Yeah, we'll follow you
We'll
on our
follow you
socials.
social.
Yep. All right, Selsky, out of 10, what would you give this?
I'd love the wallpaper, so I'll give it a decent 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Solid.
Okay.
All right, King.
I will second that 8 out of 10. I think I would have moved the garbage can out of this photo and it'd be super clean.
Oh, okay, hold on. What about the GIF? Okay, GIF.
Oh, I don't know. Well, wait, then that can't count as 2 submissions, and you were definitely like 90% on this one.
And I'm gonna tell you moving forward. You get one file. It can have multiple frames, like an animated GIF, but like help us keep it to one file. I don't want to figure out your cinematography across 2 different samples.
Hey man, he had a lot of pictures, and
It's an 8 for me.
You gotta edit it down.
okay, I'll make a collage next time of all the submissions if it's from the same user.
No, John, no.
John.
Oh, John, don't do that. No, just if anyone sends you more than one photo, you take one at random, and that's it. Okay. It's a liability if they don't select their photo.
Okay, true. But yes.
Brad, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd say pretty solid 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I'm going 7 out of 10 because of that suspect chair and the mouse pad on top of the gaming pad. I feel like maybe it's a little staged. It's a little concerning.
I think I would give it an 8.5. Just because I agree with Solsky. I really like that wallpaper in the background, or that painting in the background. But very clean. It definitely is like my aesthetic, very minimalistic, and I'm trying to figure out like what that thing is to the right of the Xbox controller. Is that?
It's like
It's a
hand
figurine.
sanitizer.
Is it? No. It's further to the right. Like,
The thing above the cable.
yeah.
Well, that's a wireless charger mouse thing, and then there's a definitely like a figurine.
Enhance.
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 Do you know what brand of hand sanitizer that is?
It's definitely it's like it's either
It's
hand.
Purell, right?
If
If
it's
it-
Purell,
guys,
that's an extra 0.5 right there, bro.
I don't know.
He
My
said it's Purell, right?
Oh, it's Purell. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
listen. We don't know it's Purell. It could be hand lotion.
They said it's a pencil sharpener. Wait, that's a
Wait, what?
gigantic pencil sharpener.
Like an 80s pencil sharpener?
Dude, if that's a pencil sharpener, yeah.
Okay.
Can we get a confirmation on what that is?
Yeah.
Wait, okay,
Yeah,
we're now
can we see
requesting
samples of
extra photos. We need extra photos now.
We need to know what that is. We can't. I can't.
Yeah.
There's plenty of
I need to
photos.
see your pencil
Wait,
collection.
he just
can't-
posted in Discord.
Oh, he posted it. It is. Oh,
It's a
it's not
pencil sharpener?
Purell.
Wait, that
It's
thing
not
is
Purell.
that thing is
Oh,
cool.
You might have to go down to an 8.
Wait, is it not hand sanitizer?
No, it is.
Where's the photo right now?
Hold on. Let me throw it up on stream.
Okay.
Wait, did you make
Oh,
this
that's
pencil?
Oh.
that's the pencil sharpener. Yo, 9.
I think he made this.
Wait.
That is some like Da Vinci shit.
Yeah, wait,
That is very cool.
Okay.
It looks like he did it all on like a laser cutter too.
a sharpener from Kibiko. Okay, I gotta get one of these.
Oh, okay. So you didn't
What?
make it. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it's still to like to
I don't-
have a unique piece like that on your desk.
I think he.
Yeah.
So guys, if you really
showing your pencil collection.
if you really want the tips here, like your lighting, don't just go for like I don't know if you're going Ukraine or height lighting, but it would have been better if you did lighting that actually highlighted that like really cool thing on your desk.
Oh,
So you gotta put it all together and come up with like a strategic vision to win our hearts over with a single
So,
image.
so if you look on top of his monitor, he has a monitor lamp that goes right above his the main monitor. So all he had to do was bring the pencil sharpener out a little forward to highlight it, and then done.
And not everyone's a photographer, a godlike photographer like you.
No,
Jeffy.
but anyone can learn, John.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyone can learn.
You're right. All right, so
All right.
we do have another submission. We have 3 more
3.
actually. So wait, Jeffy, you're here now.
Yeah, I'm here.
What is
you
your
I
rating?
came for the segment. I had to. You know.
What do you? What is your
I'm so
score?
good. I'm so good at reading systems and hand-me-down pieces of furniture, apparently. So I came here
Oh my
to give my judgment.
Okay, let's get your scores, and then we'll move on to the next submission.
8.5 for me.
8.5.
I like the pencil sharpener. Love it.
So I think across the board, we're giving this like an 8 or 8.5.
Yeah. Yes.
A very solid start. All right, so our next submission is, I think they're still in chat. Let me know if I pronounce your name wrong or correct me. But I think the 4 is supposed to be an A. So
Get it, John.
so
Plug into the name. What is it?
Nax
Nax.
Tracker. Nax 4 Tracker 13. They're in chat. I'm sorry that I don't know how to pronounce your name.
What, is that your
oh
truck?
wait, NH 4x4 Tracker. NH 4x4
Oh.
Tracker.
Dude, no, but it's Nax.
Nax? Okay, let's just go with
First
Nax.
thing you said,
Right,
so
okay.
bad.
Okay.
Brad, can you weigh in here from a technical perspective?
Wait, what do you want me to look? So we got the what is that? Corsair 4000 case, and then the Uni fans. It's hard to tell because of the reflection off the glass, but I'm assuming that's what it is. I know the speakers.
What's the window? What window does he have open? What is he trying to show us he's got?
That's
What
the
dent
weather,
on his
right?
truck?
It's a weather?
Yeah.
He got
like
the
a
weather package.
It's like a weather widget.
He got damage on his truck, his front fender, so he's just trying to cover it with that window. Just like
Wait, have you seen
your
our truck?
Tesla.
Have you seen the Eva Power truck?
You mean the iBuyPower Toyota sponsored truck?
Yeah, it's kind of you're an overlander.
I
I think,
like that.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
This
I
guy's
haven't
got
been
like
asking him. Oh, you said Corsair 4000D, 5900X, RX, 6800 XT.
Okay, okay.
He said that's Q Sync.
Wait, did Brad get the case right? Did he say?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a
Is that the
4000
case right?
series.
Wow. Okay, Brad.
Yeah.
Holy.
2 out of 2.
Jeez.
Brad. Today for the segment called "Will Brad Get Us This Case?" Love it.
What's the
Like
thing on
he's
the
got-
left, like a little router?
That's the
Yeah,
modem,
maybe
right?
like
The
the
modem router.
modem.
Yeah, modem
I'm really
router.
curious. So he's got a diploma up there.
Yeah,
You know,
what is
I don't
that?
know. We don't need to know which university or high school.
Is it-
But
what is
I
it
want to
for?
know what he's blocking. Like
Culinary?
what was hung on the wall at one point was so precious, but is now just like blatantly obstructed by a
Oh, the
large
one
gaming.
behind the PC.
Yeah,
It looks
I
like
wanna
a.
know.
It looks
It
I
like
looks
want
like
to
a
know what that
whiteboard.
is.
it's just blank, right? Probably saving it
Whiteboard?
for.
But why?
Oh
Is
yeah.
it a whiteboard?
Yeah, maybe
No,
whiteboard.
like maybe it's his
around
grandchildren or
right.
something, and he's
Oh,
like,
it's just
It's
a
a
whiteboard.
It's just a
Steve.
whiteboard.
it's just a
whiteboard.
whiteboard.
Well,
Okay.
if I like, so he puts it back there, and when he has like ideas down, probably pulls it out and writes
Is
his
it
recipes.
he just like pushes his computer out of the way? Like I need to be productive now.
Yeah, and then he starts jotting down like MC second power equals whatever. He just starts doing math. We
He
don't
just
know.
keeps doing stuff we already figured out.
Yeah.
Wait, outside of these speaker things, what is the other circular object? Why do you guys hide this?
I think that's an Apple Home Mini, and it looks like he has an Apple Watch charger under the computer. So he's probably an Apple person on mobile, and then a Windows person
It
desktop.
looks like
It's
it.
a HomePod
Yeah.
Mini.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Apple on the outside, Windows on the inside.
Yeah,
When
it's
he's out in public, it's like
you don't want to be in public as a Windows person.
Yeah.
Fucking shameful.
Yeah.
Uh,
People get MacBooks, then all of a sudden they're productive in public.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't have an Asus laptop. It's
Yeah. You
MacBook
can't go to
Global.
Starbucks with it. It's just
You can't go to Starbucks.
Oh my
with it.
Starbucks
God.
will literally be like.
Did you
need
see
a
that?
MacBook.
Did
I
you
think
see
that-
that Asus ad campaign?
No,
Oh my
No,
God.
You guys
no.
haven't seen that?
No.
It's so hilarious.
Okay.
Afterwards, you guys have to watch it.
Okay.
John, I think you got to put that up at the end of the stream, and like.
If you can toss
we-
me the
we can
link, I
watch
could do that.
Yeah.
If you can toss
you,
me the
Brad, can you pull it up?
I'll go find it. In the meantime, I'll put it in Discord. It's pretty funny.
Can anyone recognize that controller? Is that like an Ouya controller? It looks kind of stubby. Do you think it's just like a generic Bluetooth?
I mean,
It might just be an Xbox controller
Yeah.
being kind of weird.
Oh, that's a Linus. That's an LTT mouse pad, dude.
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
no
extra
way.
2 points.
Oh.
Extra 2 points there. We love the LTT.
wait, have you noticed that both submissions so
Supporting the
far
industry.
have a Xbox controller in the middle of their desk? Let's just go back.
It's well, the keyboard it goes on the left, the mouse goes on the right, the controller goes in the middle. It's science, John.
Okay, I don't have a controller though, so let's.
No, but if you did, it would be in the
Okay,
center.
that's actually fair. Actually fair. Yes.
Yeah, I'm guilty, dude. I literally have mine in the center.
But also, look at the icons on his desktop. It's like surrounding. It's like
Oh, that
Wait,
is
really?
outside.
Oh, the
you
truck
know,
No,
is
the
the
details.
centerpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
the
guy
details.
procrastinates. He sits at his desktop moving these icons back and forth.
I mean, the
It's kind of like a
centerpiece,
fidget.
right?
I sometimes I fidget like that. How like a fidget toy, people just play with the icons on their desktop, or he
No,
has it
you know what I
organized.
do is, and I have a dual screen, so I put all my icons on one, so that if I'm sharing something, one side is always clean.
All right.
Oh yeah, you share that screen. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. But also maybe he segments it like he has like schoolwork bottom left, and then he has like team stuff top left.
Like if you look at it, he's got like a Chrome. He's got a lot of
It's like
Chrome icons,
Four Chrome icons.
and they're not
Yeah.
near each other.
Also, those are URLs then. So those are the
So
bookmarks.
yeah, and so I'm guessing that like this doesn't look like a strategic desktop. These look like
group based
Oh,
on the
by
tabs.
task. Oh, so they are
Oh.
organized. I like that. I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's an extra point.
All right, let's okay.
I'll allow it.
We've been into him enough. Let's get these ratings out. there.
You guys are harsh.
Salty, all right, tell us what you think.
All right, so I think the cables could have been hidden a bit better.
Ooh. Cable.
Damn, I didn't even mention
Easy
the
target.
cables. I didn't even mention easy target. Easy low blow.
You can tell it's a Corsair fanboy with the K100, the Corsair mouse, the 4000D.
Hey Salsky, do you think Corsair is the Apple of PC architecture?
They kind of do everything, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they have their own
Closest you get.
ecosystem, right? Like their keyboards and mice, they're all hidden behind.
Cases for fans.
Yeah.
For
You're
AI
buying the
fans.
brand. I bought this keyboard, so I'll buy this case. But anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt the flow.
I think I would rate this 7.5.
7.5. All right. Let's go with Brad next. Brad, what would you give this?
Yeah, I think I'd give it a 7. Pretty good. The PC setup looks really nice. Yeah, the cables could use a bit of work, but everything else is pretty good.
Cool. King?
7.
7?
Same reasons. Yeah, just a little bit of the cable management there, and there's just a lot of guesses as to what things were, like the whiteboard in the back kind of thing. But I respect the truck as well. I like driving the one at work. So
Jeffy? What would you give this?
8.5.
8.5?
I mean, I am truck/car guy, so points there. I'm blind to the cables.
wait, is that his truck though? Right? What if it's
Well, we
just a
don't know
truck?
much.
Did
Yeah,
anybody
but
confirm?
I neither confirmed or denied. I don't even
I
know
think
what
that
that
matters.
I
That
don't
that
even
shouldn't
know.
matter.
I don't even know what that diploma is on top. But so far,
This is HYTEupSetup, right? We're judging
we're judging them as
the
a
setup,
their
not
character,
the set.
personality.
No, we're going for the
I don't know
setup.
what-
We're going for the setup. But
Yeah,
we'll be
he
objective here.
He may have had to sell that truck to buy
Yeah.
this setup.
Oh, yeah,
You don't want to judge about
Oh,
the
there you go. My
liquidity of
associate's
anyone.
degree in precision machining. Okay, you know what? This guy is. He's like, he's in. He's like maybe a fabricator. He gets down on the lathe or the CNC.
Is your name Jimmy?
I love it. And he has a LTT mouse pad, so he supports the industry and he knows about
I like guys. This is just becoming like a live doxing of people.
No, we're we'll
we
try.
need more.
No doxing here. Okay.
it's like oh my god.
All right, Jeff. We'll move on from Jeffy. Jeffy, you gave it an 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. 8.5.
All right.
I love him.
Rob.
I love this guy already.
I give it a 7 as well. I think it's kind of like it's not very deep, and if you got a degree in like precision machining, like a deeper desk would allow you to kind of sprawl out a little bit more. And then the lighting. I want to see some better lighting from you guys, because you all have some kind of lighting in your photos.
How is Rob the photographer?
No, because listen, I'm not the guy who's gonna go and set the lighting, but I'm gonna be the guy who wants the like John. Can you show a photo of my office like from the waiting clock countdown? Are you able to throw that up real quick?
We're like,
Of your camera right now?
Yeah. What? No, not my camera. The countdown.
Oh, the countdown. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hold on.
That's a 10. That's
by
a 10.
the way, I did the lighting for all the people. I feel like we're like Facebook is watching our stream and it's just like look at all the information we can get from these people.
So I mean, Facebook. I think you're talking about we're all doing that. This is all for data mining.
We're all data mining.
We're super leaky. We're very leaky. Okay.
We're gonna sell your information.
So just keeping that.
when you wait. John, you had to do it.
Okay.
Leaky.
All right.
All right.
So maybe it's very leaky, and what we're looking for is like a crispy.
Okay.
I can give you guys some tips with quick lighting. Don't use incandescent lighting. You could I would turn off the top light and you just have that back lighting behind your monitor, and that would and if you can turn that brighter, add another light behind your PC, and then just be mindful of the reflection behind the monitor and how it reflects on your side panel there, because it kind of hides the RGB inside
Next week it's gonna be all overexposed images.
I think this would actually look really great in the dark. With the backlight,
like,
right?
I would just turn off the top incandescent lighting or whatever that is, the yellow lighting,
Yeah.
and then it would probably be a
All right, I think I'm the only one that hasn't graded it yet. So
Let's go, John.
I really like the. I guess I wish I had another picture with the lights off, but I can just picture.
No, John.
I can just picture this in my head, like if
No,
if the lights were off,
Him twice.
right? But I think I would give this an 8 because again, I'm a fan of minimalism. I use one monitor for a very long time, and I'm actually
Just
only
to-
using
just to
one
be
monitor
clear,
right now.
guys, You don't need to supply John.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
one
yeah,
more
yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
If he asks anything outside of
This
that,
is-
that's not on
yeah,
us,
like
that's on
like
us.
if you ask for
This is
your
gonna be John. This is John's like secret fantasy. He's gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, do you have any more photos of the setup? We're taking 2
Yeah.
photos now." And then
Yeah.
on stream, I'll be like, "Why the hell are there 2
Yeah.
photos?"
If he asks for pictures of your house, your room, your bathroom,
Like
ignore.
actually keep it PC.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just saying that.
This is
PC.
turning into hide up, docs up.
Oh my god. I'll look for better pictures next time. Okay, so
Yeah, maybe you just chose a bad picture, John.
there might have been a better picture,
You
and I apologize if there was another
Damn, John.
another
You're
one
like,
I
oh,
could have
he left-
selected.
You left Corsair IQ open. She's been
All right, so we do have 2 more submissions. This one is going to be from I'm gonna butcher this one as well, but
Ooh.
Ogre.
I love it.
I love the hand-drawn
I love
components
dude,
on the
Linus.
right.
The first thing I saw was just Linus in the top right, looking at myself.
Hold on, it's hand drawn.
Oh, it's
Those
Igor.
look hand-drawn.
It's
Those
Igor.
look hand-drawn.
Igor 80. This is Igor 80 from Discord.
First VR headset that we've seen in any of these photos, which I think is worth noting because just not a lot of VR people out there. I like that he turned on that second screen or whatever that's on the right side near his bed. It looks like he's watching like Fox. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Looks like Gamers Nexus.
Wait, what did he say? Oh, was that a hanging mouse pad?
Yeah, I mean
Oh, it
this
is.
this
Yeah,
looks
it
very
is.
comfy.
Oh, there's 4.
Oh,
there's 5.
there's a couple of them.
There's
Oh,
6.
wow.
There's 6 mouse pads.
There's a few
Look at it.
Gamers Nexus stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, the Mountain Dew placement though, he put the logo facing us.
It's a
So
cup holder.
We
He's
know
got a
it's
cup.
real. We know
He-
it is good.
Oh, it's a cup
Yeah,
holder.
that is a cup holder. Wait.
Yeah.
Jeffy, have you ever had Mountain Dew in a cup holder, like accessible from your bed?
I
Yeah,
have
it's
not.
dual
That's like-
purpose. Look.
Yeah, you can hang whatever you want in there. It could be, a cup of pencils to sharpen him with the other guy, And then he has an organizer in the left for all his screws and
Yeah,
hardware.
what's in there?
They
What are
might
you organizing?
they
Do you-
might
do
not
you
be in
think-
chat.
Do you think that his VR was supposed to look like Sus, like Among Us Sus, intentionally?
What's kind of like Deadpool-y.
Oh, because it's a red face.
Yeah.
No.
See, I think the lighting in here is not too bad, but maybe it needed to be a little more steady, a little blown out. Brad, is this the 3rd build with the Lian Lee fans?
I don't think those are the uni fans. They look like they have too much light coming off of them.
His bed backrest looks like the lab. Reminds me of the lab.
think
Look
the-
at there's a
the
stack of
Corsair
i9,
fan.
Just because
i5.
there's full of crap, yeah.
No, computer crap mixed with like a Funko Pop.
I just like, well, he's got maybe he just has the boxes because it looks like the top one's I can't tell if it's i7 or i9, but
New segment. Brad, guess
Probably
that.
some
Brad,
Mountain
that
Dew in the
guess,
lab too.
guess that CPU.
oh no, there's not enough pixels there.
Can you guess that CPU, and then we'll ask him if you got it right.
The
I
top
don't know,
box
I'm just
is
gonna.
i7.
I'm assuming it's an i7, yeah.
Is it-
Underneath was i5.
I think
and
What,
it is
what
i9.
generation, Brad? What generation is
Oh,
that
God.
i7?
No, we don't get the retail boxes, so.
Oh, true. We
Don't
get
know.
trays. Huh?
Yeah.
True.
All right, let's wait, what poster is that on the left? Is that a GTA poster?
Indiana Jones?
Wait, is
No,
it?
it's
Red
Red
Dead
Dead
Revolver.
Oh, it is Red Dead. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And then I don't know what that top, what the one at the top is. Storm.
There's a lot of like gradients of passions here. You got this like Harley Quinn, thing down in the bottom left corner, and
It
then
matches
but like
with the PC too. The
yeah,
background, wallpaper.
but then it matches with like the pink that's on the wall, and then the paleness of Linus's face. Very cohesive.
Yeah, except for the Nickelodeon bed sheet. That one's kind of clashy.
I don't know. I like
I got
like
cheese.
if you spilled Mountain Dew on that, you wouldn't even notice.
True.
Wait.
It's green.
Hold up, guys.
Yeah.
We got another picture from.
Oh no, John, you gotta let John, you gotta let these people. You gotta give them their
I want
15 minutes.
I
Okay.
want to see it.
But it looks so like this is what I was imagining.
John,
you chose the wrong
you're getting
picture.
hacked right now. This social propaganda is changing your behavior.
Okay, I'll throw this off on stream at the end.
Put it.
Okay, you're
No. Put it in the.
What's
chat.
on his television? Is he watching like a video of an unboxing of an Aorus card? It looks like there's a map though. Is he like looking at a photo that he took of an Aorus card, and that's like where he took the photo?
He's just using it as reference to when he
Enhance.
installs his. Maybe he's installing a water block.
No, but do you see the
There's a
map?
map.
There's a map, and it's
Yeah,
like
I
it's reading
know.
the EXIF data on a photo. Like he's in a photo gallery.
Oh no, that happens though when you blow up a photo of like a photo that you took, right?
maybe
Either
Where-
that
where
or
the
he's
data?
just like on Facebook Marketplace trying to buy a graphics.
Oh.
card.
Yeah. Looks like a Facebook listing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's
It's a modern day situation. Okay. And then his icons. He's got this guy's got weird icons too.
I mean, they look kind of categorized, so like it's kind of sorted out.
What's up his caps too? I guess he went for this non-RGB on his is it like a D-pad on the right and then WASD on the left?
It's all over the place, huh?
No, he changed up the spacebar, WASD, the arrows, and the center of the numpad. So like the center, well, like an arrow looking thing on the numpad.
Chat's saying that he has good cable management, which is there's
Sorry, I laughed.
you know there were attempts there. You know,
At least he zip tied it together though.
What I
It's at least
respect is
hooked
that diagonal white cable that's coming from the left
Yeah.
side of the
You know
wall.
why?
Like that's either like the
I have seen
coax
those,
and your
because
and like your dad's like
and it's
no
too short.
don't extend it, don't touch it. It's working, leave it alone, and you're like, but my aesthetic, dad.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Well-
trying to watch cable.
No, this is
And-
what happened, guys. The coax cable in the top left is only long enough to reach that point, like the router down there. So
Yeah,
he has a-
either that or he's got a capture card so he could watch television on his computer, which to the 13-year-old version of me was the height of computing to be able to watch live television on my computer. So
Yeah, exactly. We had like
Oh.
a TV tuner card, right? That was
the all-in wonder. I was like super
Yes!
excited to have one that
the
did
all-in
both.
wonder.
Yes.
All right. I mean, there's a bunch of different areas of passion here. There's gaming, there's VR, there's mouse pads hanging on the wall, and then he's also trying to snipe a graphics card or whatever that is.
You know what
But-
I just thought of, guys? The mouse pad in the wall is also sound deadening.
Sound dampening?
Yeah, dampening.
Wow.
Right? Because it's fabric.
Yeah.
Am I reaching?
Yep.
That thick?
Yeah,
definitely reaching.
you're reaching.
You're reaching
But you're
a bit there.
tall.
I
You're
don't know,
really
John,
tall.
We might have to see the other picture.
All right, let's start giving these some ratings. Let's start off with Solsky again.
All right. As you've said, there's a lot of passion in this. You can see his favorite YouTubers have their own mouse pads dedicated on his wall. 2 from Gamers Nexus, 2 from Linus Tech Tips, 1 from Paul's Hardware, and 1 from Bit with Kyle.
Whoa!
Wow.
The screw.
You named
I
them, all
recognize
of
the
them.
screw.
Wow.
I don't recognize the one in between the LTT and the Gamers Nexus one on the left. The one in the middle.
It's a Razor one? Oh wait, no.
The mountains with a pink backdrop.
Yeah.
They kind of look like processors with integrated heat sinks, like mirrored.
Yeah, they do.
Tech source.
What's that
Tech
on the shelf?
Tech
above the
source.
bed?
Oh, TS.
Tech source. Oh my gosh.
You asking about the screen that's like on the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's got like a
No,
little.
it's a Tech source
phone.
mouse pad. Yeah, it's a Tech source mouse pad. Retro Valley mouse pad. The pink and blue one.
Cool.
Yeah, good eye.
Yeah.
Good
Damn.
eye, dude.
Dang, defaults coming in clutch. All right.
I don't know what the story is behind that keyboard that's hidden there in the corner.
The keyboard he probably uses on a daily probably
It m-
regularly breaks down.
It could
and,
be a
you know,
wireless
it's part of
keyboard
it.
that he uses when he's chilling
Wow.
in bed.
Oh, for the television.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's looking for components on his map.
Maybe
What's
that's
your-
his VR one. Wireless thing.
What's your rating, Solsky?
There's a lot of passion in this. Cables, there wasn't an attempt to manage them, so I'll give him half a point for that. For the passion, I'll give him 5 points for that alone. Number 2 points for the setup. Yeah, about, I'd say 8 points in total.
An 8 out of 10.
We're very kind with these 8s, 8.5s, and you know, we only have these like 2-point spreads. If you know, I'm not saying that.
I mean,
this
you
is
were
a
here. You were
6.
here last week.
Well, Jeffy was.
Jeffy
like,
was wildin'.
I think Jeffy was like lacking caffeine or something.
Can't judge
Hit
the
me
photo.
in the
That's
back.
Mountain Dew in it.
Yeah, I give him a 9
9?
for someone who can wake up in the morning and stare at Linus like that. Have him staring at you in the morning while you're getting
No,
dressed or whatever.
you got that. You got Linus there so that you don't have to look at it.
But yeah, I like just mixture of everything. The hardware in the bottom left, like I have one of those. The cup holder, come on, that alone, the first one I've seen. Instead of putting it on your desk like everybody else, he has a designated Mountain Dew holder. I'm gonna call it a Mountain Dew holder because I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that goes in there. So, ingenuity.
No more
All of it looks
condensation on your table, no
Yeah,
more
and
wiping it off.
I'm also gonna believe that the mouse pads are there for sound deadening. Or yeah, so 9.
9. Cool. King, what are you gonna give this?
I'm going with a 7, and I don't really know why. Is that weird?
Is that your
I
default
think
score?
I like the PC the most,
I-
and a lot of this like makes me feel a little claustrophobic. Like I'm surrounded by a lot of things, like cool things. Like there's some passion points here, but it's just I don't know. It just feels like a little like tight for all the things going on. But I appreciate the PC the most. It's kind of really like on theme. So yeah.
Okay. Rob, what are you gonna give this?
I'm going 8 because I think he actually does shit here. Like I think like he's got his little screw chest and he's got VR, and if you look at each of the individual things, like there was an investment like at the time there. Like the computer is decked out, the keyboard is decked out, you know, he's got a wide monitor, the TV is mounted above it. Like there was a moment where he like tore his room apart and reset it up like this because it worked really well for his room. And I like that he really took on a bigger area, whereas like a lot of our other photos kind of just the desk. So I think he gets bonus points for showing more of his space, and making me feel like he uses this daily to snipe GPUs from busters.
Yeah. I'll go next. I actually gonna give this an 8.5, just because when I was younger, I always wanted like a really big monitor, or I guess a screen like that, just so I can like chill, watch movies in bed. And then yeah, I really like this because this is very comfy for me. Like I kind of disagree with what King said. It's not very claustrophobic. There might be more space in the back that we're not seeing. This is very comfy, and I love the passion going into it.
John has such a quantum brain that anything at any time could possibly be if we just had more photos.
And I'm gonna need like 3 more angles of this room at the very least. All right. But anyway, Brad, what are you gonna give this?
I'm gonna go with 8.5. There's a lot of like practicality in this setup. Like Rob was saying, it looks like he actually like does things here, right? Like I can imagine, like there's probably like a soldering iron or something off screen where we can't see, and he's working on stuff on his desk, and that if I would feel very at home here. So that's why a little bit of extra points just because it's It's more like what I would want. There's obviously some
Everything's in reach.
some stuff that like could use some polishing, right? But that's what would get it up to like a 9 or a 10.
Mhm.
But just like the things here are really good.
I highly agree with that. Like this is just like apart from the cable management, this is probably like this is very very comfortable for me. We do have one last submission.
That little backhanded compliment on the cable management.
I mean,
It's like I like all the things about you except for that.
I mean, I don't think cable management is something that a lot of people worry too much about. It's about like how comfortable like you are with the setup. Because some people just like they don't really care about it as long as like everything's comfortable, everything's up and running, and there's nothing getting in your way.
Is this person currently watching our stream right now, John?
I do not think so.
Because you know why? Because Linus is streaming right now.
I see. All right, so let's move on to the last setup. This is from Cam on Discord. They've also been a longtime member of the Discord. I think one of the very first members alongside Soulscape.
I like the console down below. I like. There's a hierarchy here of power.
Whoa.
All right, who's gonna guess what keyboard that is? I guess King. What kind of keyboard or what keyboard is that?
That's a Rama M60.
Damn. Check. Peep the Nintendo Game Boy Advance to the left too.
I feel like my elbow would hit the PC. I actually kind of agree with you there.
Yeah,
yeah.
That glass would literally break in a week. Just me moving.
You know, maybe they're very tiny. They have a little tiny keyboard and a little tiny space. And
wait, is this person here?
I don't think they're on the stream. No.
Okay.
But yeah.
I have questions.
I really like the aesthetic. I like very cute plushies. We got the Hestia sticker on the case.
Yes.
Overlord.
We got Overlord in the right.
Overlord,
we got Slime.
What is this line? I feel like there's like
that's the filter. That's the filter the person used.
That
line that goes in the right.
No,
I see the
like
line.
Oh, sorry.
Like
this thing right.
Rectangle.
Yeah, I see it.
That's
part of the stream.
That's yeah.
John,
That's a botch. That was a botch photo. That was a botch Photoshop when I was making this overlay.
The Picasso.
You were collecting 4 more photos that you shouldn't have.
I was making this overlay in a rush, and I might have left.
Oh, it is the outline.
Yeah.
John,
between doxing people, you mean?
Untold damage to people's perspective on the setups.
This is why you need to go with a back or a dark submission, like no lights, so you can't see the.
Wow, John.
Losing points to your
Light
just because it's
matter.
Your idea of beauty, John.
1 out of 10 for me, dog.
Light setups matter.
But yeah, I mean I watch a lot of anime, so I recognize almost all of these.
What are the posters? The pink.
I can't really tell what the pink and yellow one is, but the art style looks like it would be from Studio Trigger. Maybe. And then the one on the right, also I just need more of it. Like I can't really tell what that is.
I think there's a great scene here. I think that they really fit. Like, I don't feel like there's anything off camera that I need to know about. I know that there's a kitty on the left, and there's a fractal on the right, and there's an Xbox below it. And I like the warm lighting and the wall and the texture. Like it. This also feels like someone's home. I really dig that.
Yeah.
Are those audio engines?
Audio engines.
You like
Oh.
AliExpress version of them or real ones?
I don't know. They don't look. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this setup looks like I could wake up in the morning with the lights already on, have a nice cup of coffee, sit down, and get to work. Like this is very comfy.
Details.
I'm a little worried about what I think is on the keycaps on the keyboard.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know that one.
I'm a little worried
I know
about
that keycap. I have that keycap.
Yeah, exactly, Jeffy. So I'm a little sussed out on the keyboard in the back because I don't want to know what I think it is.
I know what it is.
What
is that? Is that a hard drive in the bottom?
On top of underneath the
Like,
Xbox controller.
yeah, underneath the.
Isn't that the
It's not the
Microsoft?
Xbox.
That's an Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an actual Xbox.
Yeah, that's a whole like gaming system to some
Oh.
people,
Mm.
Jeffy. Like smaller, lesser
Oh yeah,
console people.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, consoles. I get it. People play consoles.
You know why they call them consoles? Is so you feel better when you play on your console, and it
God.
consoles you.
Oh,
Oh my god. I thought you were gonna make a soul joke about like.
No, there's no souls for console players.
All right.
That's,
If
that's a headset holder too on the bottom of the PC. No, you guys think?
wait.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yes,
to the right.
definitely.
Yeah, in that
I
corner,
like
right?
that. I like see just like the Mountain Dew holder having a specific designated spot for your headset. Key. It's key.
Prevents accidents.
Right.
All right. Does anyone want to start off with their ratings here? I don't think there's anything else to be said.
Salsky?
I don't have much to add. Not much into anime, so I don't really recognize any of these characters. Only thing I recognize here is the Game Boy Advanced. Grew up with one. The Xbox logo, I recognize that.
I like that there's no icons. I'm feeling that.
Yeah. It's a clean setup. I'd rate it like. I feel like I'm being pretty high in these ratings, but about 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Cool.
Yeah, I think we got to keep these ratings to just like a relative number. You know, it's gonna be difficult if we're doing it all time.
All right. Let's go with the next rating. Rob, what about you?
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out
I
of 10.
really like the injection of personality, and you know they did a lot with the space. They probably don't use the space for very much other than just using the computer, but it seems very functional and very kawaii.
Cool. Jeffy, what would you give this?
Give it a 9. I love it. Love the theme. I love how everything's cohesive. Yeah, everything's accented pretty nicely.
All right.
So yeah, and I do if I know if that is what the keycaps are in the back, then yeah.
What is it? Tell us what is it?
I'll send you a link.
What? Oh, is it appropriate for John?
For me.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
John-
don't make any more photos of that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
John's gonna get doxxed.
Yeah.
Brad.
even more.
Brad, what would you give
He's
this?
gonna dox it even more.
Yeah, I would say definitely a solid 9. I would even say it could have reached a 9.5 if the PC itself had more themed lighting, right? Like some RGB fans or strips to light up the inside of the PC to be that kind of like warm pink color that the RAM already is. But yeah, this is super solid.
Very
King.
nice.
King.
We love it. We love it.
It would have been a 10 for me, but I see this weird horizontal line thing that just.
Wait. That's not their fault.
really
That
hard
is
thing,
that was my
I think
fault.
It's their fault, John. I think it's totally their fault, and so
Yeah.
could have gotten it perfect.
Oh
but there's just a
man,
weird
I just
color.
robbed them of their perfect 10. Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's
Now,
really
now
weird.
when I like turn away from the computer and look at like the random things, I just see the line. It's
Yeah.
burned. It's like it has a burn in my eyelids.
The line looks really good.
It's at least very straight, right? Like you can tell that everything's leveled, right? But
Yeah, it like curves in the perfect place.
yeah. Not my perfect. Oh yeah, is that you, Cam? Kohai Hunter, is that you, Cam from Discord? I think they're in chat. Yes.
Oh well, yeah, just like again, like your photo. If you just didn't have this horizontally
Oh, this is Kohai.
like,
Is it your setup?
jostling line that's screwed with the photo, it would be great.
I just robbed you of your perfect score. I'm sorry, but I think
Oh, just
The
joined.
insincere much.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, but I will give you
Apologies.
I said sorry. I'll fix this for the next stream, but I think I'll give this a 9.5. It would definitely have been a 10, but I think I would, like just Jeffy said in the beginning.
The line, right?
Yeah. Well, not the line. No. The elbow thing. Like I would definitely bang my
yeah.
elbow.
Line. It's like a line that's shaped like an elbow.
I would definitely bump my elbow on the PC case if I'm playing an
Possibly
FPS.
break the tempered glass, you know. And then you're gonna have to go to surgery because your arm is bleeding. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than doing nothing though.
So that's all. That's all the submissions we have for today. Again, if you guys want to, or if you guys haven't yet, check out all our socials. This is up on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit. You can find it there as well. There's multiple ways of submitting, but it just depends on which social platform you're using. So on Discord, all we're asking is to submit it in the setups. What is it called? The channel's called setup submissions, and then on Twitter,
Can we call that channel HYTEupSetup so
HYTEupSetup?
that we have it be consistent?
Yeah. Oh wait, do you guys not see the category it's under? But anyway, yes. So check it out. Check it out on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere really you can find us. Our tag is usually going to be Hype Brand, and you have until Tuesday next week, before the launch stream, where we will be announcing the winner.
Hey John, we're gonna cover the other thing, right?
Yep. So that's the last thing that we'll be doing. We'll be covering. Brad, no, not Brad. Rob, if you want to talk more about that, I'll pull that up on screen right now.
So we are going to be taking a black and red HYTE Y60 and giving it a custom paint job. And we're gonna be working with Nacho Customs. And he's gonna be doing. I think it's. I don't want to announce what the style is gonna be yet, but we're gonna be getting him a liquid cooler and a black and red Y60, and he's gonna do a custom hand paint job on it. And maybe we can do some matching peripherals too. So I think the plan is we're gonna build a system with that Y60 one of a kind paint job and give that away because it's all I do. So all I do is I leak things and I give things away, and I'm unstoppable. So
Oh, yeah.
I think these look incredible. He's really awesome at painting peripherals and really understanding how to get the personality that you really want to be expressing with the tools that you're using like all the time to express yourself. So John, if you like scroll down, you could see he does some like really thematic
I like this one.
builds and custom paint jobs. And you know, a lot of what we're doing at HYTE, it's about making you feel comfortable, being able to express yourself and entertain yourself with your personal computer. And what he's doing here with the paint job is just it's a top tier level of being able to do that, and we're super excited to do a system together. So thank you, Nacho Customs.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really digging these paint jobs on the super light. I'm actually using one right now, so I would be super interested in getting one done.
There you know, people have been doing this for a very long time, but when you actually like get in close to the paint job for most of the kind of like peripheral mods, you end up saying to yourself like, nah, I'd rather not. And the quality he's doing looks like it came out of the factory. Like and that's the thing that makes it like so much more exciting for me is it looks like factory grade finish.
Yeah, this Black Panther looks sick.
Black Panther.
I think there's a Pokemon one there. If you click out.
Oh, this one. Oh yeah. Wait, this is sick.
So we're super psyched for that.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, do we have a timeline on this or of when
soon? We were hoping to get him the case this week, but it'll probably be on Monday that I'm able to get him one, and I think our goal is to be giving away that system in a couple weeks. So
cool.
Look out for that.
Yep. So if you guys want to check out more of Nacho's work, find him on Instagram. It's Nacho Customs with a Z at the end. This is really super cool, and we'll have more details for the Y60 custom. What would you call this unlock, or this is a giveaway, right?
Yeah, it's a custom paint job on the system, and we're gonna do the liquid cooler too, so it's not just a case. Cool. It's gonna be fully painted.
All right. We also have one more thing that's coming up next week. It's going to be alongside, or it's going to be part of the Y60 launch. This will be your first opportunity if you are in the San Diego area to see, or even like, just be really close to Y60. Check it out for yourself. I'm going to throw it up on stream. Big Euro is going to be hosting another keyboard event. The details are on our Discord. And if you are a fan of keyboards, just swing by and check out the Y60. There's going to be a WPN tournament there that we'll be supporting, a lot of food, and you'll be able to win your own Y60 too. We'll be hosting a raffle there, and check it out. Just really nice keyboards. They've been doing this for quite a while now. We've been to almost all of their keyboard meetups so far, and hope to see you there. The details will be in the Keep section, or Keep channel, or text channel on Discord. So check that out. It's also in the announcements. Hope you swing by. I think that's it for updates until the next week.
Just want to thank Solsky for hanging
Yeah,
with us.
Solsky, thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, Souls, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for winning a Y60 today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Can I take the
You're
Y60?
welcome.
Yeah. Super fun stream. Again, if you guys are interested in just hanging out with us, we are on Discord all the time. Whenever Town Hall goes live, you can catch us again next week, right after our launch stream on Tuesday. The next stream is going to be, again, moving from Friday to Wednesday p.m. So catch us then. I think it's a better time. But other than that, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you for swinging by. Had a lot of fun, and make sure you submit your setups if you haven't already. So anyone have any last minute questions? If not, I think we can close it out here. All right, cool.
Sweet.
All right, see you guys next time. I'll see you on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Don't forget that. It's gonna be a really hype stream. We're gonna be up in the studio, remoting in Liquid House, and we'll be giving away 1 or 2 Y60s. We'll find out. We'll flesh out the details for you then. But see you soon, and I hope you guys have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
You.
Thank you. Bye.
Love
Bye.
you guys. Bye.